Okay, I am here backstage at the musical South Pacific at the Times Union Center, and we are here talking to one of the stars of the show, Katie Reed. And Katie, who do you play in South Pacific?
Nellie Forbush, a young nurse from Little Rock, Arkansas, who goes overseas to serve in World War II to the South Pacific.
Okay, so now I've never seen the show, but I've heard of the Broadway music. It's been around for a long time, hasn't it?
It has, yeah. It was first on Broadway in 1948 with Mary Martin playing Nellie. And
1948, that's a very long time.
Yeah.
And I'm proud to say it's before I was born.
Well, yeah, it's been around. But the fun thing about the production, I think, is that a lot of the themes are very timeless, and so it's still very real and feels very relevant today. But you get all the classic Rodgers and Hammerstein songs that everyone remembers and loves,
yeah,
and are still lovely to hear today. So yeah, it's about a group of Seabees, naval officers, and nurses who are living over in the South Pacific, kind of just waiting to hear how they're going to be, when and where they're going to be starting to join the war. And Nellie Forbush is from, like I said, Little Rock, Arkansas, never been anywhere in her life. 1940s, you got to think back to then. And she meets a French plantation owner named Emile de Bec on the island, and they fall in love. So that's kind of one love story. The other love story is Lieutenant Cable from Philadelphia falls in love with a native island girl. And so, of course, issues of race and, different people's lifestyles and everything coming together for these, at the time, very provincial characters. And then also just about, how these nurses and the young men spent their time on this island, just this kind of endless waiting and, creating wonderful adventures and kind of the greatest time of their life, and also a very scary, kind of trepidatious time of not knowing what's going to come next. So
now, did they tell you, because you've been here, when did you guys get here?
We got here yesterday, and we opened tonight, and we're here through the weekend.
Okay, and did they tell you that it's Navy Town here?
Yes, yeah, and we were talking about that. We are still a country at war, and probably more so than other parts of the country. Maybe that this is a town that can relate to that because there might be more men and women serving right now. So it's definitely, all the same issues that we dealt with in the 40s. We're more globalized now, of course, but still dealing with going overseas and how do you, how far away everyone else seems and when is it going to end and, how are these men and women going to come back to the world they knew. So it's, a lot of the same. And, of course, love and, all those.
Which everybody can relate to.
All those stories are timeless as well. So.
And the music, the music from it, I'm looking forward to that because Rodgers and Hammerstein.
Some Enchanted Evening, Honey Bun, Cockeyed Optimist, Younger Than Springtime, a lot of classics.
All right, and it's going to be here the entire week?
It is.
Through the weekend.
Yes.
So lots of opportunity to see the show, see Katie and the rest of the cast in South Pacific.